Hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am here to do day whatever of the 100-day challenge. As you guys know, I got way behind early on and never got caught up. I have not done anything in it in a couple of months, probably. But we're going to do a 100-day challenge video today. My challenge to myself for the 100 days was to do 100 days of a page a day in my casebook for the On the Case challenge. And yeah, let's jump in. Okay, so as you guys may or may not know, this is my casebook for the case of Who Killed Gilbert McCabe. This is part of the hashtag On the Case 2024 challenge. And we are currently trying to solve the mystery of who did kill children's horror author Gilbert McCabe. We play as the Junk Journal detectives, and we help to solve the case, create cool casebooks, have a good time. All of that takes place. The hub of our case is at 4am Junk Journals and Paper Arts on Facebook. Also right here on my YouTube channel. Okay, so as I said, this is my casebook. I have been doing a lot of work in this for the entire year of 2024. We started this on January 1st. Started this case on January 1st. It's now almost August. Now, like I said, we have missed some time, but this is what I've been doing. I'm way behind on my casebook. I haven't even got close to everything in there, but that's okay. Okay, so we're technically in week 19 today, and although we missed the last couple of months, so for week 19, we kind of did a renewed focus, or renewed efforts is the name of it, but it's a renewed focus, and we've honed in on certain characters to kind of simplify the case a little bit. All of the characters we're honing in on are already in, well, I mean, not all of them are already in my book. All of the suspects I already have in this book, this is my suspect portion, are part of that kind of honing in, except for Lila McCabe. I put Lila McCabe in here as a suspect, but she is not making the final, she's not making this cut to be someone that we're still focused on. I'm okay with that, though. I'm leaving her, well, obviously I'm leaving her. I can't remove her. But I'm happy having her there. It doesn't bother me at all. The rest, let me just show you. The rest of these characters are still part of our suspect list. This is Nora Thompson, Marcus Blackthorne, Evelyn Marsh, Eleanor Sinclair, Beatrice Crone, who is also no longer a suspect because she is dead. She was murdered. Henry McCabe, Margaret McCabe, and then, of course, Lila McCabe and Victoria Ravenwood. So I do have some others to add, and today I want to first add in William Turner. Now, if you do not know, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Before I do that, I really, really, really want to use this, and I've been trying to find a way to use this. Yeah, we're going to hang on to it because sooner or later I'm going to find a way to use it. Okay. William Turner. William Turner is the library custodian of the Ravenwood Library where Gilbert McCabe's body was found. Not only Not only does William have access to the entirety of the library, meaning he definitely had access to the crime scene, but William has a bit of hard feelings towards the victim because he more or less rejected William's son, who is very, very sick. The boy is a huge fan of Gilbert's and an aspiring writer himself, but he does have leukemia, and his chances are not real great. William asked that, Gilbert take a special interest in Nicholas, his son, and to help with some financial issues, and was basically rejected. So there is a little bit of tension, hard feelings, that type of thing, between William and the victim. So all of these things together make William high on my suspect list. Although, to be fair, we've largely not paid a lot of attention to William throughout this case. He hasn't really been on the radar, so glue everywhere, but that's okay. I'm also very impatient, so I'm just getting glue on my scissors rather than waiting for it to dry like I should to avoid getting glue on my scissors. But as I said, I'm very impatient. So there's that. Now I'm going to give it a little bit of blood spray. Now I will tell you guys, I am using for my blood spray Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain, and this is Abandoned Coral. Interesting story. The bottle was essentially almost empty. There was still, there's still always the ink in the bottle, but it's basically empty. So I took some rubbing alcohol and added just a little bit, not much at all, of rubbing alcohol to my bottle and shook it up. And it has worked beautifully since. Now, when this is gone, obviously I'm going to have to get a new bottle. But I think what I'm going to do is, when it gets here, I think I'm going to pour part of it into this bottle and add some more rubbing alcohol. And that way I get, more than one bottle out of the bottle, if you know what I mean. And as I said, it works beautifully, and it keeps the nozzle clear. So like where before, my nozzle might have gotten kind of clogged or whatever from the ink, it seems to keep it clear. But yeah, it's got a nice stream. It sprays well. It's got good color. It works beautifully. And that may be a trick that everyone knows. I have no idea. I just randomly thought, let's see if this would work. And it did. So, and as I said, a million of you may have tried it. I've never seen it, but that doesn't mean anything because there's lots of things I haven't seen. So, if it helps you, take it for what it's worth. How's that? All right. So again, oh no, I cut out the wrong person. That's Oliver Grimm. We didn't want Oliver Grimm right now. My goodness, you guys just sat right there and let me do that, didn't you? You're like, I didn't have a clue what you were doing, Christy. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I probably don't have a clue what I'm doing either, so that makes two of us. Yeah, so we wanted William Turner, not Oliver Grimm. So with William Turner, I want to do something a little differently than I've done the other cards, in that I had an original image of William, and I have a more recent image. And I plan to put both on there, okay? So something like that right there. I also want to put on some caution tape. So let's do that real quick. We got this washi on Temu. Interesting story. My husband bought it for me as a gift, not knowing that I had just bought it for myself. So we got both sets within a day or two of one another. But we both found it on sale, and he was like, hey, Christy would like that. And I was like, hey, I like that. And so, yeah, we both wound up buying it. That's what happens when you've been married as long as we have. Yeah. It was so sweet of him to think of it, though. You know, like, he's really very supportive of my craziness. So, all right. There's that. Now we're going to put him on here. And we're going to put him behind. So we're going to do this one first. We want it to be where his head is almost touching the top, and his arm needs to be right here on the edge. Now, for this being a page a day, my spreads are double spreads, meaning they're 2 pages. So what I've been doing is generally just laying down the background for the second page, and then leaving it at that, and just counting it as the one day, because when I lay down the background for, they're going to be matching, and I don't want to do one and not the other, if that makes sense. Okay. right. So the next thing I do with my, let me just put these up real quick so that I do not misplace them. Before I'm able to use them. Okay. So then what I do is I come over here and I create the page, right? And I put the character in there and name, you know, their name and all of that. For the guys, I generally speaking put them in as a side or as a tuck, you know, like this. And the women are generally pockets. So, as you can see right here, I've got Marcus Blackthorn's bird, Cookie, who has been a part of the case. And I need to add Nora Thompson's dog. Now, I'm not trying to put William Turner's son on the same kind of level of importance, you know, as a dog or a bird, but I am going to put his son's picture on here as well, which I need to print, because they go together, right? So they should be on there together. Now, do I want to do that? I think what I want to do for him, I very much struggle with an I don't want to waste it mentality when it comes to the papers that I use. And it's very difficult. Okay, so if I use this, I'm going to have to put something behind it because it is not going to be tall enough. But I kind of do want to use it. So I think what we'll do, I think we're going to use it. And then I think behind it we'll just put, so I have these pieces of paper towel that were used to sop up paint. Feels appropriate for the custodians page anyway. And so I think we'll do that. I'm just going to put that, as a matter of fact, I think we're just going to put that down and we're not going to put that paper down. I think we will just put down the paper towel. Okay. Chances are that my glue stick would be more than enough to hold this. As a matter of fact, I think we'll just go that way. I generally wouldn't use glue stick in my casebook because it's very important that everything stay put. However, I think for paper towel, we'll be fine. If we see that we're not, I will put some glue on it. You know, like some Fabri-Tac glue. I see. So we had a couple of plies there. That's why it was not acting just right. We want to take off that top ply. There we go. Okay. That explains it a little better. I think we're going to leave that like that. Let's go ahead and round the corners. Now, as I said, we're only doing one page. So I will take this page, and this is all I will do on this page for now. Okay, so we'll just work on this page, which is where we're going to put this. Now, let me look. We want that right about there. I want to get a picture of his son. Okay, so I'm working on printing up Nicholas's picture from, I don't remember which week it was. It was a Wednesday share. I'm working on printing that up, and we're going to put that on here, and then we're going to want William's name on here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where just yet. We do have two images of Nicholas. We have one where he looks a little bit healthier, and then we have this one where he is in his hospital bed, and holding a copy of one of Gilbert McCabe's books called The Book of Shadows. Again, Nicholas is a huge fan of Gilbert's, who, much to William's dismay, does not seem to care, or did not seem to care much about Nicholas's respect for him and all of that. I'm going to put him right there, and then we are going to put William down as a tuck. Now we do need to put his name on here somewhere. I'm just trying to decide how we should go about that. We could put it down the side here. Let's do that. I should have done it before we put it on there. It's not going to stamp as well. I wonder if we should put it on something else and then glue it on. But I don't think we will. I think we'll just see how it goes. All right, so now we have William Turner, custodian, on there. We've got him. We've got his son's picture. I wanted to put a little bit of like crime scene tape, maybe just across there. Let me cut it down. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the ink. Alrighty, guys. It's not much, but it is another page done in my casebook. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. Probably not, or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along with me, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you click the little bell and hit all, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're crafting today. Drop me some pictures of your casebook. I'd love to see them. I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.